divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Steelers and the Oilers, and it's coming up next.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Oilers. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Wilson. And that is incomplete. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. To throw again is Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers for... A fourth down coming up. Decision time now, as this would be a long field goal attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. For this offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession. Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw here. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Dante Jackson picks it, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. A short one there to Freiermuth. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be second down. Throwing is Wilson. He finds Austin complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Wilson. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on. Completes it to Austin. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Play action. Now Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And the former Rice Al Boswell puts this one through in his return to Houston. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And now out comes Houston. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself.
And this is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw now on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Calvin Ridley from 8 yards out. And the Oilers are back within a score. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Now it's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Going to run again here with Pollard. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. He'll look to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Now a 2nd and 6. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. 2nd down and 6 now. Here's Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed. And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Pollard going to try the right side. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry. And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. The lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
Play is under review.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it? A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll run with Pollard. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home. Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand. So the defense asked to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They'll send Austin in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down 13-7, 30 seconds to go. A touchdown likely means they move on in these playoffs. Tense moments for the hometown faithful as they've got it with a first down. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got